Hey floss-tube, welcome back. This is Nightmare Before Meg, and I'm Megan. This is my channel where I talk about all my stitchy bits and goodness and a little bit of plans and things like that. I wanted to say sorry, I know I've been absent again. I usually have great intentions and it never seems to play out. My goal is for today to go through my Halloween stitches, which if you follow me on Instagram, it's the same handler, Nightmare Before Meg. You will kind of see most of this because I've been posting or trying to post it as quick and as regular as possible. I'm sorry I'm not dolled up with eyelashes and my full makeup. I am feeling really down. I think that I had COVID. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not big on doing COVID tests. There's nothing that really helps it unless you get really sick and it goes into a secondary infection, in my opinion. So I typically just, if I start to feel bad, I try to take the precautions that are needed, and I was off all week, so I did so. But my voice is a little scratchy, and my hair is a little bit of a mess, and so y'all could see my grays because I've not had time to update my hair and get my orange and my red back. So what I did for month of October for cross stitch is I started a new piece every week. I love Halloween stitching. It is probably my favorite stitching. 90% of my projects probably could be considered Halloween or spooky. That is just kind of my cliche, but I say that, and Christmas is just as bad. I will be doing the same thing through the month of December. November, I'll be doing a little bit of like my free stitching or stitching what I want to. I do have one piece that I'm going to show you that is like my goal piece for the month of November, which I hope to get some good progress on. We'll see how much I actually get done on it through November. So for, like I said, October, I did a new piece each week, and then I stitched on a couple of my Halloween pieces that have just been like chilling in my stash for a while, and they really need to get out of my stash, and so I can move my bags and do new Halloween pieces. That being said, I've done a lot of progress on a couple of my ones that have been in my stash for a while, and some not so much. I've pulled out a majority of them that I've touched, just to kind of show you. If I have a before picture, I will post it in the video. Some of them I know I do because of Instagram. Some of them I'm not really quite sure. Sometimes I'm really quick on posting pictures, and sometimes not. I moved us around a little bit. I'm not actually in my stitch chair. I'm in a chair, but behind my Halloween tree that goes up every year. It has a lot of my cross stitch ornaments, and then a few oddball ornaments that the kids put up or make, or that we buy at Joann's, or as you can see from behind me, you can see some of my stitched ones. There is one that I want to point out, and it is up here, if I can touch it, right here. If you can see it, I'm going to turn around and grab it real quick. This guy, oh, she's got him latched on. Excuse me, and don't mind my standing here. I want to show these off real quick before we get started into my stuff. Look at how cute these are. I wanted to take a moment just to say thank you to my mom. So my mom makes Christmas ornaments every year for the grandkids. So they all have like their own ornament set, and I have made a secret pact with my children that when they grow up and they take their ornaments with them, that they will pick one ornament that my mom makes and leave it on my tree for them. And the reason why is it keeps my mom with me and the kids all connected in one tree, which I feel like tree is a kind of a family connection. So I love that my mom does this. Well, when I started putting up this Halloween tree, the kids started complaining that they didn't have ornaments. There's more ornaments as the years have progressed with like Halloween stuff that they can put on there, but really it's not like Christmas. It's not like you go to every store and you can find ornaments for them. So my mom started excuse me, I told you I've got a cold, started making these ornaments. But this year she made all the kids the same ornament, a little different in the eye color or the mouth color, and then they have their name bead on it with the year. But look at how cute these are. Little spider backing. I know the whole time she was making them, she was sending me pictures and telling me how much she hated making them because they were so hard to put together. But my mom is really like a one-in-time craft. I mean, she does all my framing and my finishing. She is just amazing craftsman. Like, look at how cute. So all the kids got the same ornament, just a different initial. This is my son, Eli's. But of course, her stitching is always by far amazing. I just want to point them out because that's this year's Halloween ornament for the kids. She usually finishes one of my ornaments and hides it on my tree. I haven't seen it yet, so either it's on there really good and I'm like, because I've been sick for probably a good solid week, and she's hidden on there and I still haven't found it, or it's hidden, she hasn't done it yet. Or she may not do it because she put together all those little spiders. Usually she makes me a piece and hides it in the tree, and then I'll be looking at it like one random day and I'll be like, when did that get finished? And that's kind of how that started. Like this year's finish is right here, but she gave that to me as a holiday, so that's not this year's like ornament that she's finished for Halloween for me. So let's jump into my stitch stuff. I'll tell you if there are projects that's been in my stash. I did not move or iron or make this neat. Some of them are still in the Q-snaps. The ones that are in the Q-snaps are in the Q-snaps because I want to do more work on them within the next couple days. And the next couple days are going to be kind of crazy at my house because I work 3 days and then I've got a small little family trip. Nothing huge, but it's still a lot of packing with 4 children, and I don't want to move Q-snaps around that I can just grab and put a couple stitches in, because that's kind of how my work week goes. Is I have tried to make myself a deal for like my own self-care to put like 100 stitches in a piece when I work, and when the days are hectic, it may not even work, but kids have flu shots, I don't know, just random. So that being said, all the kids are at school. Charlie is with her dad. They are going out for a little bit, so they won't be here. So this won't be a super long video because I'm kind of timing just before Charlie comes in and destroys the house. Charlie's 3. Okay, so my first piece, I actually don't know the designer. This was a freebie that my mom had in her collection for a long time. And it was a score new, and it's a bat per score new. I've had this in my piece probably since in my collection probably for close to years. At least 5 years. So no judgment, but I really love the piece. I just hate these bats. I have ripped at least 2 bats out of this piece, and one of them being twice. But I still have the goal to try to finish this piece by the end of the year. I've only got 2 bats left. So my goal was in November, since it's a free stitch, to get a bat in. Or, and then December, also get a bat in. I'm not selective. The bad part is like December, I want a whole lot of Christmas stitching because I'm in that Christmas mood. You'll see after Thanksgiving, it's immediate Christmas. It's not like, oh, we're gonna wait. And as soon as Halloween's done, this goes down and Christmas tree comes up. That's me. I love the 2 seasons. They are my favorite. Halloween is by far my favorite, but Christmas is a close second. Okay, so here's the piece. And if you guys know the name, like who made this and anything about this, let me know. I actually had to re-find the chart on Instagram, and that's why I think this piece has been so hard, is the chart itself is not the greatest to follow because it's a copied chart of a freebie. But here it is. Let me see if I can push this up. I need, hold on. I'll show you my bags too, because again, I love my bags. I'm not really prepared. I've been sick. I'm so sorry, but I wanted to get something on here. See these little bats? So I adore them. Absolutely love this piece. But I hate these bats. Like, I don't know what it is about them. But they're a pain to stitch. Like, I just, and somebody may tell me, oh no, those are super easy. Well, I think they're a pain. This is Monster Mash fabric. I believe it's Pitchers Plus. This is a very, 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 very old piece of fabric. I bought this at Keepsakes, my LNS, a long time ago when I first started this piece. I am so sorry, guys. Hold on. My nose doesn't run until I start filming, and then it starts to like drain on me. How does that even work? Again, excuse me, I have been sick. and you all can't catch it because we're through video. Anyways, my L&S, I bought this, like, kitted this up in my L&S. It's just DMC 310 and then the Monster Mash fabric, but it isn't actually one of my favorite project bags. Okay, that's a lie. I have a lot of favorite bags, but I really like this bag. When I tell you it's my favorite bag, it's just because I really like it. All my bags are my favorite, so I bought them, and I bought a lot. This one is by Como Stitches. Again, sick, sorry. Oh, look at this little potion bag. It's got cat hair on it. Sorry, I have a cat that also thinks that it's his favorite bag, because it's probably the color. It's got Wormswort, Griffin's Blood. I don't remember if this was a part of her monthlies or if this one was just for sale. I think this one was just for sale, and I wanted it because it's blue and it's just really cute Halloween bag. So this bat piece, like I said, I'm hoping to finish it, so keep an eye on my Instagram. Maybe we'll have a finish. It'd be great if I could finish it before Christmas, but I don't foresee that happening with the trip and the next week being Halloween. And because this is the bad part, so Halloween will stay out through November, probably cross-stitch wise, as I prepare for my, like, Christmas gaza. But after that, it goes up and Christmas comes out for cross-stitch, and then I may keep, like, a spooky piece out. But that being said, maybe we'll get this one finished. This one may end up staying in the pile of things to continue. I'm sorry there's going to be zipping, because I'm putting everything up as I go, because I have a toddler coming in and I don't want to lose things. Okay, this one is one in the hoop because I've not touched it this Halloween season yet. So it is one that I want to touch and put a good portion in. Hopefully get some more done. This is Birds of a Feather, and it's Fat Cat. Here's the chart. So I love this cat, and I have 4 cats. So I also have a hairless cat that this just kind of reminds me of, and because he is, he eats everything, and he is, you wouldn't think it, but he is just, I mean, pizza rolls, whatever he can get his hands on. Let me put this back in here real quick. And this is how far I've gotten. Again, excuse my my hoop. The itty bitty, itty bitty little spot with his broom and his little fat belly started. I'd love to get his head in. Like, that was my goal for this season, was to get the cat's head on. We've not gotten there yet, but that's why it's still in the snap, because I do want to get some more work on this, at least some more progress. I do love my little minder here, if I can get the light to stop glaring on him. I like my coffee like I like my magic. I do the dark coffee, so it's just, I think he's cute. I got him as a freebie, and I don't know why, but I love him. So fabric wise, this is a from Fight Nights for Be Stitch Me. This is just one of her odd lot colors. It's a purple 140 count. So this is one of the first pieces that I've really stitched on 40 count. I thought I was going to be brave and do over 1, and I'm not brave. So I ripped it out actually when I started it and did it over 2, and it's looking a lot better. I really like, I believe I've done, I did 2 strands on it, which I gotta tell you has made it a little bit harder to stitch on. But I really wanted it to be like deep, the color I wanted to be filled, because there's a lot of purples in the belly, so I didn't want to see the see-through like purple in the belly and then the fabric purple. So there's that. We'll see how much more we can get on it. I love it. I think it's adorable. It may actually be 1 strand when I look at it. I don't know. It's either 1 strand or 2. I've got to like pull it and take a look at it to see. I've not worked on this piece in several months. I'll show you the bag it's in. Hold on. Zipper up. It's a Dot Dot Goose bag, and it's one of Teresa Kogert's beautiful bag fabrics with the bumpkins. There's witches on the inside. I'm not pulling it out to show because like I said, I want to keep everything up. I love Dot Dot Goose designs. Their bags are tiny, not tiny, but they're easy to store. I will say that I couldn't use all of Dot Dot Goose's bags because I have projects that have like quite a bit of stuff in them, and they wouldn't fit it all in there. Okay, so this next piece, it's still in the Q-snap because I want to do more, but it's making me really nervous because I recounted this box like 6 times, and I counted it off 1, and I counted it off 2, and I hope it's right. But this is Witchy Stitcher's little cat box. It was in one of the free books. Hold on a second, let me pull her out here. It's in a magazine. Well, I don't like to mark in my magazines, so Hello Kitty Surprise. So I make working copies, and my working copies are in here. My magazine's in another bag. So the top part is literally just this. There's like a little bit further up that I've done, but not much. The cat box is what I'm wanting to work on. My goal was to finish the cat box this season. I don't know if it's gonna get done. It just makes me nervous, so I stitch a little bit on it, put it down, stitch a little bit on it, put it down. We'll see. I'd like to, but I do have one more thing I want to show you, if I can get it up. I have to show my Appa keyring, and I probably have showed him before if I've shown this piece. But look at how cute he is. My mom makes these for me also on Christmas. This is one of my Christmas gifts from my mom. I buy these pieces, and I give them to my mom. And my mom's got a box, a box full of them. And some of them are like, because I like mystery surprises, just like any child. So I'll get the mysteries, and then I'll give them to her. I would love to do a giveaway on here when I reach a certain number, but my floss-tube really hasn't taken off crazy yet. If we can get a number off, I will do like a Disney keychain giveaway. I'll ship it to y'all. It'll be free. But let me get my numbers up a little bit because I'd love for more people to have a chance to win these. They are heavy. I like them because I have children and I can sit it on the edge of my chair and it's heavy enough to stay and I'm not losing my scissors in the chair. That's me. Not everybody likes heavy scissor fobs. So there's that. And it is in, this was a bag I got off of Etsy. She doesn't do bags anymore. It was like Joanne something. I haven't seen any bags posted by her in a long, long time. I'm hoping she's okay, and maybe it's just a break, and I love her bag size, so I wish she'd make more, but hopefully she's okay. She was an older woman, and she was really friendly to talk to. I have several of her bags that she's made for me over the years, but I haven't seen her post anymore on Etsy in a while. But I love this bag, little pumpkin flowers. Sorry guys. So the next piece is a Witchy Stitcher, of course. You'll see there's a lot of Witchy Stitcher. She is like my favorite. I do her Patreon. Sorry guys. This piece I have not done very much in though. I started this at StitchCon like not last year but the year before. My mom's finished it. It's gorgeously done up in her house, but I don't know, it's just not been calling to me. I wanted to get it more done because it's a quick stitch. It's not a quick stitch. My mom stitched it up really quick, but my mom really must have been like in love with it because it's a stitch for her. Let me get a drink before we start this next section because, you know. Oh, coffee keeps me alive. Okay. This is the little bitty piece that I have started on it. This is Jodie's fabric. It is a gorgeous orange. My mom did it on purple. If you've watched my mom's Instagram, I think she's posted it on there. I'm actually 100% sure. And it is supposed to be We Were Made for Each Other by Witchy Stitcher. Again, I bought the PDF of this. So I'm going to show you the picture of the PDF. It's printed on black and white. I will try to post a picture somewhere in here because I want to do more on this. I don't think I'll bring it out till the new year, but this year I usually do like 2 or 3 pieces that are like my yearly rotation, and I try to do a piece on each. And I started off this year with Cain and Abel by Plum Street. and 2 others. And I had some things happen in the beginning of the year, and I fell off the bus with all 3 pieces. So none of those 3 pieces are getting finished this year. I'm just happy that I've been stitching and enjoying what I can when I can. So here's this piece. There we go, it's a little better. Again, I have it on my iPad, but I like to keep this in case I'm out and I want to work on it and I don't have my iPad. This is a piece that I do want to put more work into. I don't know if it will this year. It may go into my box next to my chair with the hopes of putting more into it, or it may actually come to StitchCon with me, which I will be at session 2, because B is best. I am so excited to sit with my girls again. I am in love with the group. It's kind of my mom's group, but I have, not necessarily, but yes, my mom makes friends really easy, and I'm a little bit more quiet set. And we sat with these ladies 3 years ago, or we sat with a couple of them 3 years ago, and then we went to A for a year, and we enjoyed it. We had new girls that we sat with. I wanted to go to A because I feel like a lot of the floss tubers I watch are on A, but again, I'm shy, and I didn't talk to a single one of them. I was just like, oh yeah, I know that person. Like, I watched that person. I didn't say 3 words to any of them. So, I just went back to the group that my mom had friends in, and I have to tell you, this last time I went, I laughed so much and I had so much fun that this is just where I belong. So maybe someday the floss tubers that I didn't have the courage to talk to, I will talk to and be like, oh hey, you know, like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I really wanted to have a conversation with you and I never did because I'm a shy shut-in. This is my girl Black Cat. This was at StitchCon 2 years ago. This bag sold off the market. Like, there was like 4 or 5 of them. And it was the last of this fabric. And so me and my mom had a hold of them. And I was like, this isn't a bag that's like, I don't need it. I just like it. I think it's pretty. And my mom had one in her stash too. Oh, sorry. I had to readjust to this chair. It's not as comfy. And this is the chair squeaking, not me farting, just so you all know. So, she told us, well, that's the last of that fabric, so I won't be remaking them. So we both bought them, and it stayed in that bag since StitchCon, and it probably will stay in there until it's finished. We got a lot more, guys, and we're getting there, okay? I get a little sidetracked, and I definitely have been sick, so I am a little off topic, so bear with me. And my flosses aren't pretty, and my needles are still on my piece. Like, just bear with me. We're going to get through this together. This here, this one you're going to see straight through because it's just fabric. So that's my progress on it. But this one is Satsuma's, one of her ornaments, her Halloween ornaments. It's Fun Guy. Yeah, you can see there's not a whole lot done on it. I try to do one of hers. I have, I think, almost all of them. I know I have all of them, but I have been missing like 5 or 6 of them. And I'm just going to rebuy them. And then if I find them, I will give them away with projects or gifts, or my mom can stitch them. Me and my mom share a lot of the same stash, and they're not superly over expensive. So I'll rebuy them as I get to them, but I still have several to stitch, so I'm not super worried about it right now. Like that one up there, I have several of these stitched. Actually, I think 2 or 3 of them I have on the side here, which I'm actually covering. I have the Day of the Dead ones done, the bride and the groom. They're a fun stitch. They're an easy stitch. They're one that I can watch and binge watch shows with. There's not a whole lot of mess with them. The only one with this problem is, or only problem with this piece is I had this sitting on the table, and my son got overexcited about something that's going on, and my beads went everywhere. So from StitchCon, I got this really cute little Don't Worry bead happy case. And you can see all those beads in there. They stay in there because I don't have the bag and I don't have the rest of the beads. I think there's more than enough beads in here and little shinies. And if there's not, I'll get into another one. So I have always extra beads. But, you know, it's kind of how things roll, and it just is what it is. It'd be okay. Oh, the bag. Isn't she pretty? Look at her. It's a Jen bag. Again, I have more Jen bags than I know what to do with. I love this one. I love Jen. She is such a sweet person, and her bags are amazing. They hold up really good, and they're great. Like, even the small bags have a whole lot of room in them. I have several Jen bags you're about to see. This one is on my Instagram, and it's still in the Q-Snap because I do want to do a whole lot more work on this one. But, hold on. This is another witchy stitcher. I think it's Mon Cher. This is what the chart's called, and it's not on here. Ah! I'm pretty sure it's Mon Cher is what it is. It was a Patreon exclusive. I think it's for sale in her shop now. I could be wrong. But look at her. That was one little setting of stitching, and when I start a piece, you'll see a lot of my pieces, I don't start like a whole lot. You know, people have like this huge piece done when they just started it, and I'm like, yeah, I squirrel too much. So this is actually quite a bit for me for a start. A lot of times when I start a piece, I go until my brain is like, I need something else to stitch on. I could never be a mahoganyist. Did I say that right? I don't know. I could never stitch one piece at a time. My brain just doesn't fire that way. But this was a lot of fun to stitch on, and she's gorgeous. This fabric was a Moe's fabric when she dyed. I don't think she dyes very much fabric anymore. I haven't seen her dye fabric much anymore. But I'm hoping to get more. That's why it's still in the snap. I have like 2 piles by my feet, and things that are still in the snap are going to one pile, and things that aren't, unless I've said otherwise, they're going back in the pile because we're getting to the cut down here on time. Makes me kind of sad. And I feel like I've missed like a whole week of it because I've been sick. And then this bag. So funny story about this bag. This is my mom's bag. And me and my mom have forever had this like little joke that I'm Wednesday. So when I saw my mom, I was like, oh, I didn't even see her post that one, blah, blah, blah. We were talking about it. And my mom's like, why don't you just take it because you're Wednesday and that's like your thing. But my mom's also a really big Addams Family. Like, she has all the Funkos. She loves Addams Family. So it was really special to me that she gave it to me. Because I know she likes it also. But the fact that she was like, you know, you're my Wednesday, so you deserve the bag. So this bag's special to me. It's not even just the fact that it's a bag. It's the fact that my mom gave it to me, and I know she likes it. So, there's that. This bag. My mom also finished this piece. That's how I obtained the chart. She finished it and passed the chart to me. This is the Bent Creek, and it is called Quaker Ghost. I can't tell if I like that light there. Like, it keeps glaring on me, but it's working right now, so we're gonna keep it here. Just bear with me in the glare. She finished hers as a paleo. Again, look on her Instagram. It's really, really cute. We have the same fabric because she cut me a piece of it because I was like, oh, I like that chart and I love the fabric and blah, blah, blah. Okay, my needle's still there. Okay, again, sorry for the floss and the needle. But that's how much I got on him. Not a whole lot. My cute little Evie or Espion minder. And don't mind my tape either. I'm a nurse, and I have tape that always comes home in my pockets on accident, and I tape my fabric, or I'll be at work and I use it because I'm scared it's gonna fray off on me. So, you know, excuse my tape. I need to just get a serge machine and serge my fabric, but I don't go up to my LNS a whole lot. It's about a 30-minute drive, which is nothing. Like, And I know it's nothing, but I go up there and I spend too much money. And so, like, I have learned that unless I absolutely need something or I have money to spend, not to go up. And this year's been kind of tight on money, so I've actually been really good, I feel like, on spending on cross-stitch. StitchCon is a different story. Beyond StitchCon, I really haven't bought a whole lot besides bags and my monthlies, like my monthly fabrics. That's really about all I've really bought. I've bought a couple charts. I've had a couple, like, big expenses that have hit me here recently, so I've not been able to keep up financially with things as far as, like, getting my extras and stuff like that. So it's okay, though. You know, things happen and life happens, and it'll be all right. Not a whole lot done on this piece. This is one that I really wanted to finish this season. Maybe. I'm not too hopeful because I say, oh, I want to finish this piece. I don't want to finish that piece. My main focus out of my Halloweens is my bats. Actually, there's one more that's my main focus. That being said, we'll see if I can finish my bats, and I think I'll be happy if my bats are done, but I'd like to get one or two more. So my Whip It Up cross stitch bag and Mothman. Another thing me and my mom share in that hymnal item is that we both love Mothman. Wait till you see her Christmas gift, which I can't show till I'd like to film a video before Christmas to show it, because I'm gonna finish it, and I'm not very good at finishing. I still have her last Christmas gift to finish. I actually I restarted it, so it's a whole thing. Hold, please. See, that's the best part about videos, is you all don't have to hold. I can just pause it, but it's a hold for me. Okay. This is the piece that you all have not seen. It's not been posted on my Instagram. It will be later after this video is posted. This is, I'm gonna post it somewhere up here because I don't even have it printed out. La la la. Autumn Lane Stitchery, they have their new piece, and I'm drawing a blank on the name, and I'm so sorry, guys. This cold has really, like, taken the life out of me, if I can say that nicely. But here's my progress on it. I don't know why I keep holding the fabric up, like, you guys can see all that well. There we go. I hope you guys can see that, because I can't see fast. There we go. That's all I've gotten on her done. She is super fun to stitch on. Again, my squirrel brain, I can't do very much for a start at one time. Usually it's 2 or 3 settings before you actually see a whole lot done on a start. Oh, let me show you. This was this monthly Halloween bags by Gary. Isn't it cute? Ronnie and Gary pick out the best Halloween bags. Like, if there's any reason to keep a part of their group, this is #1. Is, if I ever thought of getting rid of it, I wish I could just, can I just buy your Halloween bag? Like, that's all I want. But all their bags are cute. That one is just, he picks the best favorite. We're actually getting to the bottom, guys. Whew. This next piece I posted the other day. This is Vampire by Richie Stitcher. I didn't get a whole lot done on her. It's 40 count. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I had to make sure I was holding her up right. That's the start of his face. This is a piece that I do want to finish. It won't be finished this year, by no means. But I want to finish this one like ASAP. This one will stay in my collection. Look at that cute little dragon. And my pony black needle. Huh? I feel special. I finally got a pack and I love them. They're great. I didn't think I'd like them because I'm pretty selective. Like, Jan's needles were my favorite. I had a small case of them and I've been, like, hoarding them. But I will run out of them, so that needle's kind of nice too. Makes me sad I'll run out of them. There's no more. This one is one that's been on my Instagram, and I am so excited about because I can finally see it. This one's been in my collection for a while, like years again. I love Mama Witch. I have a whole lot of her pieces kitted. not a whole lot started. Her pieces are like kind of thick. They got a lot of colors, but they are gorgeous when they're completed. Look at that frog. Look at him. Funny thing about this though is like I feel like there's a lot done to this, but it's like only 35% complete. Look at my cute little minder too. Her broom butt is missing, and I'm really upset by it. It broke off somewhere, and I can't find it. I mean, it's still perfect, but, you know. Anyways, I will be working more on this. This one will go into November with me. This is the other piece I was talking about that I do want to finish this year. I would love to get, like, two of my... Oh, no, there is two other Halloween pieces that have been in my set longer, and I'm not showing them this round. I don't know when I'll finish the other one, but I'd like to finish these two. These are like my two longest small that's been kitted up, started, and ready to rock and roll. I hope to finish this one this year. And it's in an old Goose bag. Don't mind the little stain on it. And then the front has little witches. I have two of these. I have one in orange also, kitted up with something. The stain, I think, is chocolate milk for my son, but it's okay. It's a cute bag, and that's what the bags are for, is to protect the projects, and it did its job. So I keep it, and I'm not worried about the little stain on the bag. It's not on my fabric. That's all I care about. Huh. Okay, this is another freebie, and this is my last Halloween piece that I've touched right now. Oh, I've actually touched three others. One is my mom's last Christmas gift. I ripped it out completely, changed the fabric, and started anew on the piece. Last year I had it almost finished. I did it on a 28 count over 1, and I don't know what I did. I think that when I went over 1, like I didn't loop the fabric or the floss around the fabric right, and the stitches were falling through, so I didn't like it. But here's this piece. This is La Di Da, Trick or Treat. This one I will finish this year. I've just got to fill in, and then the green on her legs. This is my work piece. It goes to work with me, and on my 30-minute break, this is what I work on. And I've put a lot into this one. I really like this one. I was going to stitch it twice. Will not be stitching it twice. I don't love it that much. It's an easy stitch. It's just not one that I want to stitch twice. I just did 310, and then I actually didn't even use the green that they asked, or have that green kitted that they asked. I just grabbed a green because I just did it on green fabric, and I didn't like the green with this green fabric. Again, Goose. She has really cute Halloween fabric. And on the inside it has little girls and boys on it. Again, my work piece, I actually have the Q-snap. I took it out, so I was going to take all of them out of their Q-snaps. And then I just realized I don't feel up to unsnapping everybody. So lastly, November's plans, I kind of said a little bit throughout, sprinkled it throughout the video. I'm going to stitch on what I want through November. My goal will be to hit on 1 piece in November. And that is all the way over here, because I got some cats kicked in. They've been playing at my feet this whole time, mostly with the bags that I've been throwing down on the ground. I don't mind the wrinkle in it because it's been in here for a little bit, and it needs to be, oh my goodness, there's a huge wrinkle in it. It needs to be completed. Okay, let me tell you, I have like a corner of this turkey done, like maybe one little of his little feathers right here. Like, that's how much I have done. Like, I have like one of those done. That's it. And I want to complete him. My goal is just to get more of him done. I think he is gorgeous. I've seen him finished. I'm drawing a blank on who just finished him. But I would love to get a good chunk of him done. I don't know. Actually, I think it's this feather here that I have, like one of those blue ones up there. The little light blue ones. Because I can't point. Yeah, one of those. That I have finished. I love him. He's gorgeous. He is going to be in my rotation this year, if I can keep up with the rotation. I don't know how I'm going to divide him up yet. I haven't quite decided. Because he's a lot. Like, and this will not be a chart I pass on unless you want a chart that's highlighted, because I have highlighted all over this chart. Mostly because there ain't no other way to do it. Like, I don't know how else you would do it with this chart. I would love to get a full page done in here. I don't know if I will. But my goal is for every week to put something in on this, whether it's 100 stitches on it a week, or I'd love to do more, but we'll see where we go. When I give you goals, I don't hold myself too selectively to those goals, only because that adds a lot of disappointment and frustration in cross stitch, in my opinion, if you can't reach them. And I do cross stitch for fun. I don't do it because I don't like it. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it. This is what I spend my free time on and my self-care a lot on. It's my hobby. I don't want it to be like hard or uncomfortable or something that I don't want to do. Love to finish this Glendon's Place Sir Thomas. I do think that I will push on him through November, and he may actually just be the only piece I pull out through November, besides like the 2 Halloween pieces that I want to finish for sure. Like, those are it. And then after Thanksgiving, he'll go away because it's Christmas time. Christmas time, I have a lot of Christmas stuff started. I'll be sprinkling them in with the pieces that I want to start for Christmas. Next year, I will probably do a no Halloween start and a no Christmas start and finish the Christmas ones. Unless there is, I can't promise that'll happen with Christmas or Halloween. I may like limit it to 1 start. It seems more logical or reasonable, because I mean, even with this last market, there's so many Halloween pieces that I want to start, but I have not. Sorry, my cat just like went schizo over there. I hope, fingers crossed, to have some really good progress on him this year. I don't know. We'll see. I think that I can work on it through the year. I'm a very holiday stitcher. Like September, Halloween comes out. September is Halloween. We started. This year, again, I didn't get started on things. I've not been stitching as much as normal. If you look through my Instagram, you'll see there's several months where I didn't post anything. And probably because I only did like itty bitty little amounts. I usually do the seasonal swaps every year, like through all of them. I've only done Halloween and Christmas, and I think I did like Easter in the beginning of the year. I probably won't do, I'll do Halloween and Christmas next year, or this upcoming year too, and not because I don't want to, it's just because I find myself very time limited on stitching. So I do want to stitch on what I want to stitch on, and not something for somebody. Not that I don't want to stitch on things for other people. I just want it to be something I want to stitch on, and sometimes you get things that aren't really your style, which is cool because you get to, you know, try something new. And like this piece that I'm working on now for my new seasonal style, it's not my Christmas style, but I'm really enjoying stitching it. I'm a creative person, but I'm not like my mom. Like putting together flosses and things is hard for me. I'm like, color. But my mom kind of helped me with the colors on it, and then the fabric, and I'm really hoping the person that's getting it is gonna like it. And there's like a weird shadow, like it's my head. It's completely out of my typical Christmas stitching range, but I think they'll like it. If they don't, then I'm sorry. I can't show you that one till the exchange. You'll probably just see that one on my Instagram. I don't think that there will be... My brain is drawing a blank because I've been sick, so, you know. Again, Christmas stitching, doing a piece a week. I probably will only film once. I'd like to film once in November to show my progress on this Sir Thomas. So maybe after Thanksgiving I will see you guys again, and maybe my hair will be done and I won't be so stuffed up and scatterbrained on everything. I did have a couple finishes. I did not save them to show. I need to get better at making sure that I keep them until I show you guys my finishes so you guys can keep up with there. But again, my platform on Instagram, I do keep up with my finishes and post them on there because I like putting music to them because I'm a child. And also I like to go back and look at my reels of things that I finished and see how each year, how many I finished and if I'm keeping up with the year before, or if I'm doing more. I am hoping then the next year to start back to nursing school. So next year's finishes may be slim, but it'll be okay. We'll get through it one day at a time. Alright guys, keep up with your stitching, and if you need anything, message me on Instagram, or you can message me out here, on here. Toodles.